Funny is as funny does. And actor-writer-director Harold Ramis is all about the comedy of living. From fraternity houses to golf courses, Ghostbusters to neurotic mafia kingpins, Ramis has made a generation laugh at the eccentricities of real life. Just take a look at what he does with the eternal question of, what if your every wish could come true? In the devilishly funny Bedazzled.
What if I told you that I have the cataclysmic power to give you anything and everything you've always dreamed of?
Who are you?
Promise not to tell anyone?
Okay.
I'm the devil.
Age and experience changes everything in life to some extent. The stuff that I did or enjoyed 20 or 30 years ago, I still find it funny. And I know why it's funny, and some things about me are still true, you know, and some things about our culture are still true. So, you know, what I liked then, I like now, you know. But when it comes to choosing the things I want to work on, I mean, especially a feature film, you're going to invest, you know, 2 years of your life, you know, actively, you know, doing this stuff. You know, it better have something new to say to you, and you better have something new to say with it.
I think somebody's had too many martinis.
I am the devil. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, the Prince of Darkness. Well, the Princess of Darkness, anyway. Here's my card.
Ooh. The devil. Yep.
The only goal I have is to be original, to be true to myself, and to be better than I was last time. I think I'm so far from mastering, you know, filmmaking. I now feel like I've entered kind of a middle phase of my career. Like, you know, before I was an amateur, and then, you know, I'm kind of late journeyman now, you know. So I got a long way to go, and I learn constantly from the people around me. Each film poses unique challenges. I had more special effects probably on the film Multiplicity, but they were kind of invisible, you know, and it was all one type of effect. But one thing you learn doing movies is that everything is possible. If you take the time and you have enough financial support, you can work out just about anything.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, I hope so.
In the form of a wish?
I wish I could play professional basketball.
Then I just say the magic words, Dennis Rodman.
For me, it's all it's all synthesized into one big thing. You know, I'm not an auteur filmmaker in the sense that I have the idea, I work alone on the script, I shoot the movie, I edit the movie, you know. Of course, like any director, I'm heavily involved in every aspect of it, and I get to write. You know, I've had some success as a writer, so I kind of love making movies, everything about it. I love hanging out with the grips, you know. I love just, I love editing. You know, it's a wonderful process when everything is shot and set, and then you can really have an effect on the timing of the movie and by the choices you make. You really get to shape the performances. So, you know, from beginning to end, it's totally involving. By the end, it's been so long, you know, you can't wait for it to be over. But you know, it's a rare privilege. Very few people get to make movies on this scale. So I completely appreciate it, and I'm grateful for every aspect.
Muy buenos días, señor. ¿Le apetece algo de comer?
¿Cómo dices? No habla español. Un momento.
Realmente estoy hablando español.
Hola. Mucho gusto.
No, gracias. Soy alérgico a los crustáceos.
Brendan and you know, and Francis are terrifically crafty actors. I mean, they are technically really skilled. You know, watching them work was, for me, you know, a great experience. Often you work with comic actors, you know, comedy actors tend to wear their characters kind of lightly, you know, and they're really just about being funny. You know, when you work with a great technical actor, something else is going on, you know, and I just kind of marveled at, you know, how they could transform themselves so completely from section to section in the movie.
You were incredible tonight. I mean, watching you, I just kept thinking how unbelievably big your ego must be after a game like that.
Oh, not that big, really.
We will all say on Sunday morning that we want to be saints, but, you know, we spend most of our lives dreaming about being sinners, you know, and actually doing it and rationalizing it. You know, we're all cheating some way deep in our hearts. You know, the real measure is not the illicit things that we imagine or fantasize or dream of. There's no sin in that. It's the actual choices we make. Which things do we act on? I mean, you know, I can look at every woman on the street, but I'm a good husband. You know, when it comes down to it, I don't cheat. You know, I'm not embarrassed to, you know, have lust in my heart. It's, you know, it's healthy. It's great. But it's the day-to-day specific choices we make about how we're going to act on those things we feel. So, you know, we're all saints and sinners.
Everybody wants to go to the party, but nobody wants to pay the piper.
Are you...
Don't get too excited. It's just a Halloween costume.